Good evening, Reykjavik.
Good evening, Dublin. This is Reykjavik calling. Here are the results of the Icelandic juries. United Kingdom, 1 point.
United Kingdom, 1 point. Royaume-Uni, 1 point.
Spain, 2 points.
Spain, 2 points. Espagne, 2 points.
Sweden, 3 points.
Sweden, 3 points. Suède, 3 points.
Luxembourg, 4 points.
Luxembourg, 4 points. Luxembourg, 4 points.
Norway, 5 points.
Norway, 5 points. Norvège, 5 points.
Israel, 6 points.
Israel, 6 points. Israël, 6 points.
Switzerland, 7 points.
Switzerland, 7 points. Suisse, 7 points.
Germany, 8 points.
Germany, 8 points. Allemagne, 8 points.
Denmark, 10 points.
Denmark, 10 points. Denmark, 10 points.
And finally, Yugoslavia, 12 points.
And finally, Yugoslavia.
I must have been doing this thing for about 300 years, and the scoring never ceases to amaze me.
Yugoslavia, 12 points.
And that completes the
Well, we hope the lines from the various other nations will be a bit better than the one from Iceland.
And thank you very much indeed, Reykjavik in Iceland, our first vote. And always, it's a tradition in the Eurovision Song Contest, the first country to get 12 votes gets a big round of applause. Okay, Michelle, where to next?
Well, our second country this evening is Sweden. Good evening, Malmo. May we have your votes, please?
Good evening, Dublin. Malmö calling. Here are the results of the Swedish jury. Iceland, 1 point.
Iceland, 1 point. Islande, 1 point.
France, 2 points.
France, 2 points. France, 2 points.
Denmark, 3 points.
Denmark, 3 points. Denmark, 3 points.
Turkey, 4 points.
Turkey, 4 points. Turkey, 4 points.
United Kingdom, 5 points.
United Kingdom, 5 points. Royaume-Uni, 5 points.
Yugoslavia, 6 points.
Yugoslavia, 6 points. Yugoslavie, 6 points.
Ireland, 7 points.
Ireland, Ireland, 7 points. Irlande, 7 points.
Norway, 8 points.
Norway, 8 points. Norvège, 8 points.
Luxembourg, 10 points.
Luxembourg, 10 points. Luxembourg, 10 points.
And Switzerland, 12 points.
And Switzerland, 12 points. Suisse, 12 points.
And that completes the points of the Swedish jury. Good night.
Good night, Sweden.
Well, good night, Malmo. We're not going too far from Sweden to our next jury. That's in Finland. Hello, Helsinki.
Hello, Dublin. Helsinki calling. Here are the votes of the Finnish jury. Yugoslavia, 1 point.
Yugoslavia, 1 point. Yugoslavie, 1 point.
Ireland, 2 points.
Ireland, 2 points. Irlande, 2 points.
France, 3 points.
France, 3 points. France, 3 points.
Denmark, 4 points.
Denmark, 4 points. Danemark, 4 points.
Switzerland, 5 points.
Switzerland, 5 points. Suisse, 5 points.
Israel, 6 points.
Israel, 6 points. Israël, 6 points.
Norway, 7 points.
Norway, 7 points. Norvège, 7 points.
Italy, 8 points.
Italy, 8 points. Italie, 8 points.
United Kingdom, 10 points.
United Kingdom, 10 points. Royaume-Uni, 10 points.
And Luxembourg, 12 points.
Luxembourg, 12 points. Luxembourg, 12 points.
And that completes the votes from Helsinki. Good night to you all.
Good night, Helsinki, and thank you very much.
Luxembourg,
Now our
2
next
points in the
jury
lead.
Is the jury from the United Kingdom. We go across the waters to our nearest neighbours. Good evening, London. May we have your votes?
Hello, Michelle, and good evening to you all in Dublin. BBC London calling. I have here the results of the United Kingdom jury. Turkey, 1 point.
Turkey, 1 point. Turkey, 1 point.
Sweden, 2 points.
Sweden, 2 points. Suède, 2 points.
Ireland, 3 points.
Ireland, 3 points. Irlande, 3 points.
Israel, 4 points.
Israel, 4 points. Israël, 4 points.
Germany, 5 points.
Germany, 5 points. Allemagne, 5 points.
Netherlands, 6 points.
Netherlands, 6 points. Pays-Bas, 6 points.
Luxembourg, 7 points.
Luxembourg, 7 points. Luxembourg, 7 points.
Yugoslavia, 8 points.
Yugoslavia, 8 points. Yugoslavie, 8 points.
Switzerland, 10 points.
Switzerland, 10 points. Suisse, 10 points.
And Norway, 12 points.
And Norway, 12 points. Norvège, 12 points.
And that completes the points of the United Kingdom jury. Good night to you.
Good night, London.
Thank you very much indeed, London. We're going now to the Turkish jury. Good evening, Ankara.
Good evening, Dublin. Ankara calling. Here are the results of the Turkish jury. Germany, 1 point.
Germany, 1 point. Allemagne, 1 point.
Ireland, 2 points.
Ireland, 2 points. Irlande, 2 points.
Greece, 3 points.
Greece, 3 points. Grèce, 3 points.
Italy, 4 points.
Italy, 4 points. Italie, 4 points.
Spain, 5 points.
Spain, 5 points. Espagne, 5 points.
Netherlands, 6 points.
Netherlands, 6 points. Pays-Bas, 6 points.
Yugoslavia, 7 points.
Yugoslavia, 7 points. Yugoslavie, 7 points.
France, 8 points.
France, 8 points. France, 8 points.
Switzerland, 10 points.
Switzerland, 10 points. Suisse, 10 points.
Finally, United Kingdom, 12 points.
United Kingdom, 12 points. Royaume-Uni, 12 points.
And that completes the points of the Turkish jury. Good night.
Good night, Ankara. Thank you very much indeed. All right, we've had 5 juries, so I think it's time for a quick review of what's going on to eliminate the crowded scoreboard down to the top 5. We see that Switzerland is in the lead with 44 points, Yugoslavia in second place with 34, just 1 behind is Luxembourg with 33, 1 behind again Norway with 32, and not too far behind again the United Kingdom in 5th place with 28 points.
That's good scoring
All right,
for the
where
United
to
Kingdom.
next, Michelle?
Next to sunny Spain. Good evening, Madrid. May we have your votes, please?
Apparently not. I must say it's surprising
Good evening, Madrid.
so
May we
far
have
the
your votes,
voting
please?
for Yugoslavia, which I certainly didn't rate as a song, and it's there in second place with 34 points.
Madrid calling with the results of the Spanish jury.
We're
Thank
through
you.
to Madrid.
Denmark, 1 point.
Denmark, 1 point. Denmark, 1 point.
France, 2 points.
France, 2 points. France, 2 points.
Germany, 3 points.
Germany, 3 points. Allemagne, 3 points.
Portugal, 4 points.
Portugal, 4 points. Portugal, 4 points.
Turkey, 5 points.
Turkey, 5 points. Turkey, 5 points.
Israel, 6 points.
Israel, 6 points. Israel, 6 points.
Italy, 7 points.
Italy, 7 points. Italie, 7 points.
Switzerland, 8 points.
Switzerland, 8 points. Suisse, 8 points.
The United Kingdom, 10 points.
United Kingdom, 10 points. Le Royaume-Uni, 10 points.
And Ireland, 12 points.
Well, that's bound to be popular in the hall. The United Kingdom doing very well in this early stage of the scoring.
12 points.
And that's the Irish team, of course.
Spanish jury.
And Switzerland still in the lead with 52 points.
Adios.
A very partisan crowd we have here, I think, Michelle, tonight. Anyway, we're going to go on to the Dutch jury now. We're going to the Netherlands. Good evening, Hilversum.
Good evening, Dublin.
May we have your votes, please?
Yes, here are the results of the Dutch jury. Turkey, 1 point.
Turkey, 1 point. Turkey, 1 point.
France, 2 points.
France, 2 points. France, 2 points.
Israel, 3 points.
Israel, 3 points. Israël, 3 points.
Iceland, 4 points.
Iceland, 4 points. Islande, 4 points.
Luxembourg, 5 points.
Luxembourg, 5 points. Luxembourg, 5 points.
Ireland, 6 points.
Ireland, 6 points. Irlande, 6 points.
Norway, 7 points.
Norway, 7 points. Norvège, 7 points.
Sweden, 8 points.
Sweden, 8 points. Suède, 8 points.
Switzerland, 10 points.
Switzerland, 10 points. Suisse, 10 points.
Denmark, 12 points.
Denmark, 12 points.
Do you remember
Denmark,
the Danish entry?
12 points.
And that completes the points of the jury of the
Switzerland
Netherlands.
still in the
Good
lead with
evening, Dublin.
62.
And thank you very much, Hilversum.
And
a very good
Norway
night
in
to
second
you.
place.
Next we go to Israel. Good evening, Jerusalem. May we have your votes, please?
Hello, Dublin. Hello, Michelle. Good evening. Jerusalem calling. Here are the results of the Israeli jury. Norway, 1 point.
Norway, 1 point. Norvège, 1 point.
Spain, 2 points.
Spain, 2 points. Espagne, 2 points.
Finland, 3 points.
Finland, 3 points.
That's welcome for Finland. No points so far. No points for Austria and Belgium yet.
Excuse me, could you just hold on for one moment, please? Finlande, 3 points. And now the next one.
Germany, 5 points.
Germany, 5 points. Allemagne, 5 points.
No, please.
Denmark,
No, please,
Sorry,
don't go on.
Point.
To which are you giving 4 points, please?
Could you repeat the country you're giving 4 points to, please?
Netherlands, 7 points.
Hello, Jerusalem. Could we go back to the fourth, to whom you're giving 4 points to, please?
4 points to Switzerland.
Thank you. Switzerland, 4 points. Suisse, 4 points. And now we continue with the fifth, etc. Okay?
Germany, 5 points.
Thank you. Germany, 5 points. Allemagne, 5 points.
Denmark, 6 points.
Denmark, 6 points. Denmark, 6 points.
Netherlands, 7 points.
Netherlands, 7 points. Pays-Bas, 7 points.
Turkey, 8 points.
Turkey, 8 points. Turkey, 8 points.
United Kingdom, 10 points.
United Kingdom, 10 points. Royaume-Uni, 10 points.
And Yugoslavia, 12 points.
Yugoslavia, 12 points.
She's delighted, so she should be.
12 points.
And that completes the points given by the Israeli jury, Jerusalem. Good night, Dublin.
Good night and thank you.
We shall probably get an
All
update
right, I
now.
think it's time to have a look at our scoreboard. A lot of heavy scoring for several countries, and one or two, notably Austria and Belgium, yet to score. So let's have a look at that scoreboard, and we'll get our computer to order it for us and tell us who is in the lead at the moment. The numbers are just filling in, and if you look closely, we're waiting for a number 1 to pop up, and it's just done so beside Switzerland. So Switzerland are in the lead at the moment, and in second place is the United Kingdom. In third place, we're looking at Yugoslavia with 46 points. In fourth place, Norway with 40. And as I say, Belgium and Austria still to score. Where's Ireland in all of this? Well, Ireland is standing in 7th place at the moment, just for those in the audience who don't have their pocket computers with them. Right, it's time to go to our next jury. We're going to the Swiss jury. Bonsoir, Berne.
Bonsoir Dublin, ici Berne. Voici les résultats du jury suisse. Danemark, 1 point.
Danemark, 1 point. Denmark, 1 point.
Yougoslavie, 2 points.
Yugoslavie, 2 points. Yugoslavia, 2 points.
France, 3 points.
France, 3 points. France, 3 points.
Irlande, 4 points.
Irlande, 4 points. Ireland, 4 points.
Royaume-Uni, 5 points.
Royaume-Uni, 5 points. The United Kingdom, 5 points.
Espagne, 6 points.
Espagne, 6 points. Spain, 6 points.
Pays-Bas, 7 points.
Pays-Bas, 7 points. The Netherlands, 7 points.
Italie, 8 points.
Italy, 8 points. Italy, 8 points.
Israël, 10 points.
Israel, 10 points. Israel, 10 points.
Et pour le Luxembourg, 12 points.
Luxembourg, 12 points. Luxembourg, 12 points.
That pretty girl looks pleased. And so she should. In third place, Luxembourg now with 50 points. UK in second place with 53. Switzerland still in the lead at 66.
Can I have the Irish votes led the hull?
Yes, Margaret Michel, Dublin calling. Here are the results of the Irish jury.
Thank you.
Israel, 1 point.
Israel, 1 point. Israel, 1 point.
Netherlands, 2 points.
Netherlands, 2 points. Les Pays-Bas, 2 points.
Yugoslavia, 3 points.
Yugoslavia, 3 points. Yugoslavie, 3 points.
Denmark, 4 points.
Denmark, 4 points. Danemark, 4 points.
Sweden, 5 points.
Sweden, 5 points. Suède, 5 points.
Germany, 6 points.
Germany, 6 points. Allemagne, 6 points.
United Kingdom, 7 points.
United Kingdom, 7 points. Le Royaume-Uni, 7 points.
Norway, 8 points.
Norway, 8 points. Norvège, 8 points.
Switzerland, 10 points.
Switzerland, 10 points. Suisse, 10 points.
And Luxembourg, 12 points.
Luxembourg, 12 points. Luxembourg, 12 points.
Yes, that's Lara Fabienne, who's coming up on the rails with 62 points.
That's the first time in my life I've heard John Skean referred to as Sean. Anyway, thanks very much to the Irish jury, not too far down the road from where we are here at the Simmons Court in the RDS in Dublin. Time to look at the top 5 again. And if you look at the scoreboard, it tells us that Switzerland are leading with 76 points. In second place is Luxembourg with 62. The United Kingdom, a very close third, with 60 points. Yugoslavia next with 51 points. And Norway in fifth place with 48 points. We're now going to hear from the German jury. Good evening, Munich.
Good evening, Dublin. Munich calling. Hello, Pat, Michelle, and happy birthday, Dublin.
Thank you very much indeed. I'm happy to tell you we don't feel our age. We don't feel 1,000 years old tonight. Perhaps after this is over we will. Can you give us your votes, please?
Here are the results. of the German jury. Norway, 1 point.
Norway, 1 point. Norvège, 1 point.
Italy, 2 points.
Italy, 2 points. Italie, 2 points.
France, 3 points.
France, 3 points. France, 3 points.
Denmark, 4 points.
Denmark, 4 points. Danemark, 4 points.
Israel, 5 points.
Israel, 5 points. Israël, 5 points.
Netherlands, 6 points.
Netherlands, 6 points. Pays-Bas, 6 points.
And Ireland, 7 points.
Ireland, 7 points. Irlande, 7 points.
Turkey, 8 points.
Turkey, 8 points. Turkey, 8 points.
United Kingdom, 10 points.
United Kingdom, 10 points. Royaume-Uni, 10 points.
And last, but by no means least, Switzerland, 12 points.
Switzerland's were the favourite before the contest started.
Swiss,
And it's Céline Dion you can see in the centre of that
And
picture.
that completes the points of the German jury.
Switzerland 88, United Kingdom their latest or nearest challengers with 70 points.
Thank
And
you
then
very
Luxembourg.
much indeed, Munich, and a very good night to everybody in Germany. Right, where to next?
Next to Austria. Good evening, Vienna. May we have your votes, please?
Hello, Dublin. Vienna calling. Here are the results of the Austrian jury. Luxembourg, 1 point.
Luxembourg, 1 point. Luxembourg, 1 point.
Israel, 2 points.
Israel, 2 points. Israël, 2 points.
Norway, 3 points.
Norway, 3 points. Norvège, 3 points.
Yugoslavia, 4 points.
Yugoslavia, 4 points. Yugoslavie, 4 points.
Italy, 5 points.
Italy, 5 points. Italie, 5 points.
Ireland, 6 points.
Ireland, 6 points. Irlande, 6 points.
France, 7 points.
France, 7 points. France, 7 points.
Spain, 8 points.
Spain, 8 points. Espagne, 8 points.
United Kingdom, 10 points.
United Kingdom, 10 points. Royaume-Uni, 10 points.
And Denmark, 12 points.
And Denmark, 12
Well, that
points.
puts the cat among the
Denmark,
pigeons.
12 points.
Surprise, top marks for Denmark there from Austria. And it means the United Kingdom is within 8 points of the leader,
A
Switzerland.
very good night to you in Vienna. Well, with Denmark getting 12 points there, it seems very appropriate that we should be going to talk to the Danish jury now. Good evening, Copenhagen.
God aften, Dublin. Good evening, Dublin. Copenhagen calling. Here are the results of the Danish jury. Spain, 1 point.
Spain, 1 point. Espagne, 1 point.
Luxembourg, 2 points.
Luxembourg, 2 points. Luxembourg, 2 points.
France, 3 points.
France, 3 points. France, 3 points.
Iceland, 4 points.
Iceland, 4 points. Iceland, 4 points.
Norway, 5 points.
Norway, 5 points. Norvège, 5 points.
Germany, 6 points.
Germany, 6 points. Allemagne, 6 points.
Ireland, 7 points.
Ireland, 7 points. Irlande, 7 points.
Sweden, 8 points.
Sweden, 8 points. Suède, 8 points.
United Kingdom, 10 points.
United Kingdom, 10 points.
puts us in the lead.
Royaume-Uni, 10 points.
Let's see where the top goes.
Yugoslavia, 12
Yugoslavia. That means the United Kingdom's in the lead by 2 points. It's
Yugoslavia,
Lydia Asanovic.
12 points.
And that completes the points of the Danish jury. Happy
Well,
birthday
hail to
everybody.
Denmark. United Kingdom
Thank you
2
very
points to the
much.
lead over Switzerland.
All in Denmark. Thank you, Copenhagen.
It's changed
All right,
radically.
we're past the halfway stage now, and as you can hear from the various squeals of delight in our audience, that certain people are doing well, certain people not so well, but I think it's time to review the scoreboard. We'll get our computer to order them now in order of achievement so far. Let's have a look at that scoreboard. And moving it towards us and putting in the ranking orders and waiting for all the numbers to fill in. And with 90 points, I think the United Kingdom is going to earn that number 1 spot, with Switzerland in second place at 88 points. In third place is Yugoslavia, some way behind, 67 points. In fourth place is Luxembourg at 65. Fifth place is Norway with 57. And also in joint fifth place is Denmark on 57. And Austria and Belgium yet to score. So still some work to be done there to get them onto the scoreboard. Okay, where to next?
Now we hear from our Greek jury. Good evening, Athens. May we have your vote, please?
Καλησπέρα από την Αθήνα. Good evening, Dublin. This is Athens calling. Here are the results of the Greek jury. Portugal, 1 point.
Portugal, 1 point. Portugal, 1 point.
Luxembourg, 2 points.
Luxembourg, 2 points. Luxembourg, 2 points.
Israel, 3 points.
Israel, 3 points. Israel, 3 points.
Yugoslavia, 4 points.
Yugoslavia, 4 points. Yugoslavie, 4 points.
France, 5 points.
France, 5 points. France, 5 points.
United Kingdom, 6 points.
United Kingdom, 6 points. Royaume-Uni, 6 points.
Norway, 7 points.
Norway, 7 points. Norvège, 7 points.
Spain, 8 points.
Spain, 8 points. Espagne, 8 points.
Switzerland, 10 points.
Switzerland, 10 points.
That puts the Swiss back in the lead.
10 points.
Who's going to get the top mark?
Netherlands, 12 points.
And Netherlands, 12 points. Pays-Bas, 12 points.
And that completes the points of the Greek jury.
Well, the lead is changing with every vote between the United Kingdom and Switzerland.
Thank you very much to the Greek jury. We're going now to Norway and to Oslo. Good evening, Oslo.
Good evening, Dublin. Oslo calling. And here are the votes of the Norwegian jury. France, 1 point.
France, 1 point. France,
Spain,
1 point.
Spain, 2 points.
Spain, 2 points. Espagne, 2 points.
Italy, 3 points.
Italy, 3 points. Italie, 3 points.
Germany, 4 points.
Germany, 4 points. Allemagne, 4 points.
United Kingdom, 5 points.
United Kingdom, 5 points. Royaume-Uni, 5 points.
Luxembourg, 6 points.
Luxembourg, 6 points. Luxembourg, 6 points.
Ireland, 7 points.
Ireland, 7 points. Irlande, 7 points.
Switzerland, 8 points.
Switzerland, 8 points. Suisse, 8 points.
Denmark, 10 points.
Denmark, 10 points. Denmark, 10 points.
And finally, Sweden, 12 points.
And finally,
Norway votes for Sweden.
12 points. Sweden, 12 points.
Tommy Horiveri, quite pleased about that. Switzerland just extending their lead slightly over the United Kingdom by 5 points. Still anybody's game.
To you, Oslo, and you are to be commended by the Swedes for your neighbourly gesture.
Steady.
Right, thank you very much indeed, Norway. And where to next?
Et maintenant, nous allons appeler le prochain jury, qui est le jury belge. Guten Abend, Belgier. Bonsoir, la Belgique. Puis-je avoir le résultat de votre jury?
Bonsoir Dublin, ici Bruxelles. Voici les résultats du jury belge.
Merci.
Suède, 1 point.
Suède, 1 point. Sweden, 1 point.
France, 2 points.
France, 2 points. France, 2 points.
Norvège, 3 points.
Norvège, 3 points. Norway, 3 points.
La Suisse, 4 points.
Suisse, 4 points. Switzerland, 4 points.
Irlande, 5 points.
Irlande, 5 points. Ireland, 5 points.
Espagne, 6 points.
Espagne, 6 points. Spain, 6 points.
Danemark, 7 points.
Danemark, 7 points. Denmark, 7 points.
Luxembourg, 8 points.
Luxembourg, 8 points. Luxembourg, 8 points.
Israël, 6 points.
Israël, 10 points. Israel, 10 points.
Et Royaume-Uni, 12 points.
Et le Royaume-Uni,
12 points pour
12
Royaume-Uni.
points.
Puts us
United Kingdom,
in the lead
12
again.
points.
It's Julie Forsyth, Scott Fitzgerald, 113 points, 3 points in the lead. This is the closest finish for many a year on the Eurovision Song Contest.
Le jury prochain, c'est le jury luxembourgeois. Bonsoir Luxembourg.
Bonsoir Michel, bonsoir Pat et Happy Birthday Dublin.
Ah, merci bien.
Voici les votes du jury luxembourgeois. Suisse, 1 point.
Suisse, 1 point.
How's
Switzerland,
that going to affect the vote?
1
Just
point.
1 point for Switzerland.
Italie, 2 points.
Italie, 2 points. Italy, 2 points.
Suède, 3 points.
Suède, 3 points. Sweden, 3 points.
Turquie, 4 points.
Turquie, 4 points. Turkey, 4 points.
Israël, 5 points.
Israël, 5 points. Israel, 5 points.
Espagne, 6 points.
Espagne, 6 points. Spain, 6 points.
Yougoslavie, 7 points.
Yugoslavie, 7 points. Yugoslavia, 7 points.
Royaume-Uni, 8 points.
Royaume-Uni, 8 points. The United Kingdom, 8 points.
France, 10 points.
France, 10 points. France, 10 points.
Pays-Bas, 12 points.
Pays-Bas,
Netherlands.
12 points. The Netherlands,
Get the
12
top mark
points.
from Luxembourg. And the United Kingdom is 10 points in the lead.
Bonsoir Dublin.
Bonsoir, Luxembourg. All right, I think at this stage we should have a look at the top 5 again to see how things are panning out, and very close, as you can see.
Well,
in
that's
first
terrific.
place, the United Kingdom with 121.
I must say, I expected us to be in the top
Closely
5,
followed by
but not
Switzerland,
topping
10
it at
points
this
behind
stage
on
with only about 4 or
111.
5 more
Little
votes to
distance
go.
to third place, Luxembourg on 81, 30 points behind. In fourth place, 3 behind Luxembourg is Yugoslavia on 78, and then Denmark in fifth place with 74.
It must be a two-horse race now. It's between the United Kingdom and Switzerland.
But who knows what can happen over the next
Scott Fitzgerald
couple
must
of
be feeling
years.
very excited. Julie Forsyth,
Very calm and relaxed.
Ronnie Hazelhurst taking it
Showing
cheerily.
the attention which himself and author Julie Forsyth must be feeling at this stage. All right, the next one.
Et maintenant, nous appelons le jury italien. Buonasera Roma. Puis-je avoir le résultat du jury italien?
Allô Dublin, ici Rome, voici les résultats du jury italien. Islande, 1 point.
Islande, 1 point. Iceland, 1 point.
Luxembourg, 2 points.
Luxembourg, 2 points. Luxembourg, 2 points.
Israël, 3 points.
Israël, 3 points. Israel, 3 points.
Norvège, 4 points.
Norvège, 4 points. Norway, 4 points.
Pays-Bas, 5 points.
Pays-Bas, 5 points. Netherlands, 5 points.
Yougoslavie, 6 points.
Yugoslavia, 6 points. Yugoslavie, 6 points.
Suisse, 7 points.
Suisse, 7 points. Switzerland, 7 points.
Espagne, 8 points.
Espagne, 8 points. Spain, 8 points.
Suède, 10 points.
Suède, 10 points. Sweden, 10 points.
Are Italy going to give United Kingdom? They are. 12 points to the United Kingdom.
12 points. United Kingdom.
It's beginning to look good for Scott Fitzgerald, Julie Forsyth, Jimmy Moore, head of light entertainment. Quite pleased.
Buonasera e grazie.
United Kingdom 133 points, 118 to Switzerland. United Kingdom stretching its
Et
lead now.
maintenant, le jury français. Bonsoir Paris.
Bonsoir Dublin, ici Paris. Voici les résultats du jury français. Suisse, 1 point.
Suisse, 1 point. Switzerland, 1 point.
Islande, 2 points.
Islande,
Oui, je crois.
c'est Islande. Oui.
Islande,
Islande,
Yes,
2
Iceland.
points. Iceland, 2 points.
Yougoslavie, 3 points.
Yugoslavie, 3 points. Yugoslavia, 3 points.
Irlande, 4 points.
Irlande, 4 points. Ireland, 4 points.
Belgique, 5 points.
Belgique, 5 points. Belgium, 5 points.
About time too. The first points for Belgium. Poor old Austria.
Turquie, 6 points.
Turkey, 6 points. Turkey, 6 points.
Grèce, 7 points.
Greece, 7 points. Greece, 7 points.
Italie, 8 points.
Italy, 8 points. Italy, 8 points.
Israël, 10 points.
Israel, 10 points. Israel, 10 points.
Danemark, 12 points.
Denmark, 12 points. Denmark, 12 points.
Well, that hasn't changed anything.
Et ceci termine les points attribués par le
Except
jury
it has
français.
put Yugoslavia is in third place and Denmark in fourth place,
All right, I think
and the
it's time
United
maybe to
Kingdom
have a
still
look
in the
at that
lead.
top 5 again and see how things are shaping out. It's a
Let's
very
have a quick look,
close
Pat.
competition at this
Quick.
stage, and we see the United Kingdom 133 points. In second place, Switzerland 119, just 14 points behind. Yugoslavia 87 points.
Yugoslavia
Denmark,
has been the surprise
86.
packet of the whole thing. I wouldn't
83.
believe they get this many
And we
marks.
just have
And
2
Denmark.
juries to go. So as you can see, with the maximum vote possible.
Yes, get the nails
for
right.
second
If you're going to take the
place
award,
24, and a minimum
this must be
possible for a
nerve-wracking.
stop here of 0 from the next 2 juries. It is still all to play for between those 2 countries.
Right down to the line this is going. Only 2 more countries to vote.
It's getting very exciting, Pat, isn't it?
Well, yes, it is actually. I've been
Controlling
excited all
himself
night.
well.
Well, as Pat said, we go to our second last jury, which is the Portuguese jury. Good evening, Lisbon. May we have your votes, please?
And good evening to you, Dublin. This is Lisbon calling, and here are the results of the Portuguese jury.
Thank you.
France, 1 point.
France, 1 point. France, 1 point.
Germany, 2 points.
Germany, 2 points. L'Allemagne, 2 points.
United Kingdom, 3 points.
United Kingdom,
Ooh, that's a
3
low
points.
score from Portugal for the United
Royaume-Uni,
Kingdom.
3 points.
Luxembourg, 4 points.
Luxembourg, 4 points. Luxembourg, 4 points.
Ireland, 5 points.
Ireland, 5 points. Irlande, 5 points.
Denmark, 6 points.
Denmark, 6 points. Danemark, 6 points.
Norway, 7 points.
Norway, 7 points. Norvège, 7 points.
Iceland, 8 points.
Iceland, 8 points. Iceland, 8 points.
Israel, 10 points.
Israel,
Who's going to get the
10
top mark
points.
from Portugal? If they give it to
Israel,
Switzerland,
10
it's right
points.
down to the wire.
And Switzerland.
They have.
Switzerland, 12 points. La Suisse,
Céline
12
Dion.
points.
This completes
Unbearable
the
overtake.
Portuguese jury.
There's only 5 points in it. United Kingdom's in the lead. And it's all down to Yugoslavia.
Well, I have to tell you that we employed Agatha Christie to write the script for tonight. We have a very close situation. I'm not sure if we can have a quick look at the top 5 again, but there's 5 points in it, I can tell you, between the United Kingdom and Switzerland. So can Scott Fitzgerald hang on by the skin of his teeth, or will Céline Dion catch up? She's only got to make up 5, so it's all to play for. Everything depends on Yugoslavia, and we're going now to Ljubljana to get the final vote this evening. Good evening, Yugoslavia. Good evening, Ljubljana.
Good evening, Dublin. Ljubljana calling. Here are the results of the Yugoslav jury. Israel, 1 point.
Israel, 1 point. Israel, 1 point.
Ireland, 2 points.
Ireland, 2 points. Irlande, 2 points.
Luxembourg, 3 points.
Luxembourg, 3 points. Luxembourg, 3 points.
Spain, 4 points.
Spain, 4 points. Espagne, 4 points.
Italy, 5 points.
Italy, 5 points. Italie, 5 points.
Switzerland, 6 points.
Oh.
Switzerland, 6 points.
Well, it puts Switzerland 1 point in the lead, so it depends.
Netherlands, 7 points.
Netherlands, 7 points. Pays-Bas, 7 points.
We've got to get it.
Germany, 8 points.
Germany, 8 points. Allemagne,
We've got to get the 10 or the 12 to win it.
Norway, 10 points.
10 points to Norway. Who's getting the 12?
10 points. Norvège, 10
What a
points.
cliffhanger.
And finally, France.
Oh, goodness.
Finally.
What? Tipped at the post by Yugoslavia. Well, no, by Switzerland. They've won by 1 point. We didn't hear. I didn't catch who that last 12 points went to. We think it's France. France took the 12 points and just pipped the United Kingdom in the closest finish I've ever seen at the Eurovision Song Contest. Pipped them by 1 point. There's the winner, Switzerland's Céline Dion. It's hard to believe. Hard to believe when Switzerland only got 6 points from Yugoslavia that the United Kingdom weren't going to get something better and carry off the prize.
For the sake of the legality of the thing, complete the count with the Ljubljana jury. So can we have your final vote? 12 points for whom?
France, 12 points.
France, 12 points.
That's as
France,
we thought, 12 points to France. And Switzerland have won by 1 point, one heartbreaking point.
And that completes the points of the Yugoslav jury.
Over Scott Fitzgerald and the Julie Forsyth composition
Thank you very much
goal.
indeed, Ljubljana, and a very good night.
That is a real heartbreaker.
Well, I just want to call up the top 5 again.
Is the
and you
tear-stained
see
winner
how close it was.
Céline Dion.
We're just looking at the top 5
Comes
now.
from Montreal
on our
in Canada.
screens.
You can
137
see it
Switzerland.
hasn't been that
The United
close
Kingdom just 1 point
in my
behind
experience
at
ever.
136. What a finish.
Only 2 runners with about 5 or 6 countries to vote, and it was anybody's right up to the end. The United Kingdom leading in the last